Hi, my name's Yvonne and I'm an independent UK Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I am doing the video hop with the Stamp Around UK team. So it's the 1st of March. Where did February go? It went really quickly, and before we know it, we're now in March. So today's theme, or this month's theme, is 3 neutrals and a bright. So we have neutrals selection. I'll just show you a few of them. So we have soft suede, we have Merry Merlot, early espresso, basic grey, oops, crumb cake, night of navy, and mossy meadow. There is also some greys, which is smoky slate, and Sahara sand and grey granite as well. I haven't got all the ink pads, but I've got all the markers. So the card that we're going to be, I'm going to show you 2 cards, because I've got 2 card designs, and we'll need the soft suede, need the Merry Merlot, early espresso, and the mossy meadow. I'm just going to remove those back. So all my stamp pads are stored in the Stampin' Up storage selection, which is in our annual catalogue, so you can build it up to what you want. It's it's a really good system to store your ink pads, and you can store your pens, and also we have storage for the blend pen. So that's something, if you're interested in, then it's well worth having a look at that. Right, so I'll just show you the first card. Now, I've not put this together, I've not stuck it together. So it's an Easter card. So we have the crumb cake as one of the neutrals, Merry Merlot as another neutral, and this is, just move that, I've just run that through on the die machine, if you can see that, the embossing cut and die machine, so it's embossed. I've stamped the rabbit, and that's from Easter Friends. So I've used the early espresso, that's all just one colour of the early espresso, and the grasses. And then the Happy Easter is in the Merry Merlot. And this piece of DSP is from the Abstract Beauty, and this is Flirty Flamingo. So that is the one bright. So there we go. That's a really simple card. Now, from this, I've designed another card, which is a Mother's Day card using different stamp sets. So we're going to do that one now. I have my crumb cake, which I'm going to stamp on. Just I'm just going to play about with a different technique. So the stamp set I'm using is Daffodil Daydream, which has a big stamp of a daffodil, and then it has a smaller one. There's butterfly, it says Easter Blessings, and it says Happy Mother's Day on. It's got some little blodgers and a border. So that is the size. And this is the one that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. And then just going to place it on there. There we go. And close my ink pad up, and then we'll pop that to one side. Now, another stamp set I am using, which is out of the annual catalogue, is a very Versailles, and I'm going to be using this background stamp with the soft suede. So I've already prepared this one. So I've got my standard card in the crumb cake, and I've stamped in the four corners this beautiful words. So that's the size of the stamp set, and I've done that in soft suede. Right. So we've got the Mossy Meadow, and now I'm going to use my white pencil, and I'm just looking to see if I can find a pencil sharpener, because I'm more than likely going to have to use one. And what I'm going to do is just colour in all the flowers with the white first. I'm not being very precise, I'm just roughly colouring it in. So this will help any other colours pop against the crumb cake background. So these pencils are our watering colour pencils. So I'm using it's called Whisper White, but it'll be basic white now. So I'm just going to, so if you can see, even just putting the white on really makes the flowers pop. And now I'm going to use Daffodil Delight, and I'm just scribbling on the petals and the Daffodil Delight. And the flowers. As I say, I'm not being very precise because I'm going to use a blender pen. So this is a double-ended blender pen, which you can use for blending your colours with your water pencils. So I'm just going to make sure it's a bit clean. And then I'm just going to brush over and blend in the yellow and the white together. There we go. Just a little bit of blending, nothing. Good to see that there. Now to colour in the actual leaves, again I'm going to try and use the blender pen. If not, I might use a watercolour pen, but I'm going to try and use the blender pen. Let me just clear that off. And all I'm going to try and do is drag in the green from the Mossy Meadow on the outline. I'm just going to try and drag it in into the middle. So it should bleed in a little bit. Not too harsh or anything. But you can see pulling the colour in from the outer edges. And then if you want to go over with your Mossy Meadow marker, then you can do, just to bring a little bit more in. Bring a little bit more colour in. I won't do too much because I don't want it to on down. So there you go, can you see the effect that I'm trying to achieve? Right, so what we can do now is I'm going to chop this down a little bit. So first of all, I'm just going to take it just to the bottom. Now, for the bright part, I'm using Daffodil Delight cardstock. So I'm just going to see, I've already cut my cardstock, so I just want to see how much I need to cut down. To make it fit. So I need to cut a little bit off the edge. Let's try that. Yep. So we've just got a little pop of colour in the background of the Daffodil Delight. So I'll stick that on, just using some glue, I think. And then I'll take my base card, and I'm probably going to raise that up, but what I want to do on here is just stamp with the soft suede. Just in the corner. Happy Mother's Day. And then close it up, and I will put some dimensionals on the back of that, and that will be my card done. So if you look in the links below, you'll be able to see all the other people that have joined this video hop. So please click on their links and have a look and see what they have done with this theme of the 3 neutrals and the bright. Just take that off. I'm going to put that slightly off center. So there we go. That is my card. My original one I did, I actually coloured in the leaves fully in the Mossy Meadow, but I quite like the effect of that, where it's a little bit blodgy of the leaves, and you're using the pencils just to give the colour as well. I really like that. So they're my 2 cards that I've done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm up to 283 subscribers, so I'd like to reach my 300, and I'll be having a giveaway on this channel when that happens. Well, thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the hop. Bye bye.